And that's why when they looked at him, they said to him, look at him. If he was a holy man, why does he associate himself with sinners? Let's ask the stupid question. How many of you have got sinner friends? I'm not talking about at work. Ek praat van regtom beskofte sondags. Hulle vloek sommer jou ma se pa se tone sonder dat hulle dink hulle vloek het, because it's so part of them. And then we have as I said, I work in a school, and ons het klomp teachers. Ons het 'n paar omgekeerde teachers op die agterste voor mensies wat ons mos nou kry. Ons het vir hulle op daar. Nou I preach to them. And then one of the teachers comes and he says to me, I mean, he's unsaved. Hy's 'n sondaar. Hy vloek net sulke groot knoppe. Hy rook. Hy sê vir my pastor, ek kan nie wag. Hy bel, dan sê hy vir die sekretaris, laat pastor so lank gaan na my klas kom, ek moet 'n skuif gaan vat. Dan gaan hy gaan vat 'n skuif. On Friday past, we had the end of term, and they asked me to say something because 1 or 2 or 3 of the teachers left, and then I said, leave it. I said, maybe I should start seeing, I've been at the school for 10 years, maybe I should go to another school. En die sondaar kom na my toe. Hy sê, jy gaan nergens sien. Ek vra, hoekom nie? Hy sê, ja, hy gaan jou haal net waar jy is. En hy gebruik net so groot knop. En hy sê, sorry, ek weet jy's 'n pastor, maar so waar. En ek sê, Wikkie, jy nie so vloekie man. Hy sê, pastor, weet jy's die eerste ou wat ek myself nie kan wees. Ek vloekie, hy vloek. But he knows who I am. Al wat ek sê, Wikkie, onthou nie die Here is lief vir jou. That's all what they say. Because when God showed me this picture of this woman, God said, they might not understand who I am right now. It's through her faith. Can I say something stupid? It's what she was doing that the others around the table started believing. This woman, unnamed. And so that's why, beloved brothers and sisters, you must hear me when I say worship is for sinners. Since the Old Testament days, worship has been for sinners. Isn't it interesting that God introduces worship to Israel and they don't even know who He is? Isn't it interesting that God would give Moses everything that He wants His people to obey Him with, and when He comes down, they worship something else? Isn't it interesting that wherever the Israelites went as the people of God, they never worshiped God. They worshiped the God of the people that they went with. And we've made worship a stimulating thing. I'll tell you why. I asked my cousin, onze kinders en onze daar praat hoë Engels, want hulle het by hoë Engelse skole gegaan. Ons het moes nou in Crusade high school gegaan. En waar het jy gegaan? O, Here help. Ons het nog daar gegaan. En onze Engels was hier appetite. Ons was nog dik. Nou, so ons met Crusade high gepraat. Ons het van die lever, die vijand. But no, onze kinders praat very high English. And if you notice that when kids come to a certain age, we allow them now to go where they want to go and worship. And when they go and worship, they leave our churches where we got our nourishment to go to these churches. So I say to her, Amy, tell Uncle Rodney, why you go to heal songs? I'm not, please. Uncle Rodney. But bang. But a snip. I mean, deep.
As je kagaat ze doen.
Die is een enige dat is zo Then I said to her, Amigo, tell Uncle Rodney what was ministered. And she can't tell me. Because everything was about the lights. Uncle Rodney, when the lights go off. And I said, then? Why must the lights go off? The lights are supposed to be on. Because they're supposed to be light. No, Uncle Rodney, no, it's like, it's like a show. I said, now why couldn't you go to when Uncle Rodney went to church? And Uncle Rodney went, no, go to, no. And our kids are drawn. But they have no idea what worship is. Because worship is everything, but from a sinner's perspective. Can I ask, when last did you really worship God? Not as someone who's saved, but as someone who realized I'm a sinner. Now everyone in this room, including myself and Pastor Dion, will tell you that we failed God today.
Amen.
No one in this room is perfect. So that when I come before God, God knows me because He made me. I can't pretend before God. And God says, I'm so tired of your pretense. That when you bring me worship, I can't receive it because it's not genuine. But if you stand in my presence and just admit who you are, you will find my power flow through you in a way that you've never experienced it before. So worship is for sinners. The second thing that I need you to know as we go into this, if you go and read Luke chapter 7 from verses 35 to 50. Go and read it. But listen, the second thing that I just want to say to you, that Jesus says that when you worship, you never worship in a vacuum, you always worship at my feet. The proper position for worship is at the feet of Jesus. I wondered why, Pastor? Why the feet? And then God says, remember Moses? Rodney, when you see my face, you'll die. Moses couldn't even see my back, and I had to bury him. And so when you come in your position, you know why feet also? Because God begins to make me understand that when I worship at His feet, it is my position of humility.
Amen.
When last did you see people just prostrate themselves in worship? Sinners. Just lay in the presence of God. Nobody told them to. You know, I'm preaching this to you because I'm beginning to hunger for that. I'm beginning to hunger for a move of God that is not orchestrated by man. That is not orchestrated to get you to sing. That's not orchestrated because the band, I've got nothing. I see and I watch and I stand and I hear. I watch these days and I say to myself, even, and Pastor Dear, I don't know why you don't have it in this church, but when I watch the guys preachers, international preachers from which, and because I'm an international preacher from Kales River that has come to Lotus River, and I see these pastors stand, and on this side of the stage, Pastor Dion, and on that side of the stage, there's a bodyguard. Just in case they get attacked. And these are the people we worship. These are the people we honor. And Jesus say, when you worship me, if you want a position of worship, that position is at my feet. You've never found any worshiper stand in the presence of God. I take you back to the high priest when he goes into the Holy of Holies. He goes into the Holy of Holies on. And he got his bells and his spells on because he has no guarantee that he will come out of the presence of God. Because he will be killed if his sacrifice is not accepted of worship. And the reason they put a thing around him, so that when he goes in and the offering is not acceptable to God in terms of worship, and he dies, they will have to pull him out because no one else can go in. How much of intimacy do you have with Jesus? Because when you sit at someone's feet, in the lowest position, you show how you honor who he is. Number 3, when a sinner worships, it worships in a genuine way. And a sinner is preoccupied with Jesus. That woman, when she sat in that house pastor, even though Simon was there, even some of the Pharisees was there, even though they were criticizing her, she couldn't care less what they were saying, because she was there to worship Jesus. You see, most of us come to worship so that others can see us worship. Maybe not at this church, but most churches, worship is never about who Jesus really is. I guarantee you, if we place Jesus back in worship, we won't even need a band. He'll just show up.
Amen.
Who longs for Jesus just to show up? Just for healings to take place, just the miracles to happen, just the demonic. Because in the presence of Jesus, the demons can't stand. Why is the demon still operative in our churches? They come in and they go out. They even control. But when you're preoccupied with the person of Jesus Christ as your object of worship, everyone else becomes insignificant. Everyone else becomes insignificant. Fourthly, when a sinner worships and never expects anything, but gives everything. Oh my God, the church is bad. You see, most times when we come to God with our worship, it's because we want something from Him. We want Him to heal us. We want Him to do this for us. We want Him to do this. This woman never came. She didn't even expect Him to acknowledge who she was. All she came was to worship. She came to give, not to get. Hoeveel van u sit hier vandaan, jy het gekom om te ontvang, maar jy het hier gekom om te gee. You see, you mustn't wait for a preacher to preach a word so that you can receive. You've got so much within you that if you were a worshiper today, that before this meeting started, you would have given out yourself. And this place wouldn't have needed a pastor to minister because you were giving of your all. Kyk, 'n sondaar. Ek gaan nou iets lelik sê. As ek in 'n pad bly, ons het nou Mr. Sporter begrawe, met die hele wit, Geraldine Sporter se man. Hulle bly in Mitchells Plain, High Street. Die eerste mense wat kos gebring het en vir hulle nagesien het, was die moslims. Sondags. And they didn't expect anything back. Wat het julle nodig? Moenie worry nie, vir die volgende paar aand is julle uitgesort. Ons gaan sonder om enigiets te neem. Das ons abajos, dan ook die tee en die koek. Because you see, when you are a real worshipper, you never expect God to give you anything. I tell our church, Stephen Franz, maybe my theology is wrong these days, but I'm getting more and more into this thing where God must be real, man. He says to me, I should never ask him what I shall eat, drink, or wear. Am I right? He says, I will take care of you as I take care of the birds of the field. So I teach our church, and I ask them to forgive me, Pastor Dion, that I've taught them wrong. Because I taught them, like I was taught, that the only thing you ask God is for what we shall eat, drink, and wear. And then God says, when you pray like that, you have no confidence in who I am as your God. Because according to me, I've already provided everything that you need to live. I said it before I even died on the cross. When David declared in the Psalms, I have never seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging for bread. Why would I let you go to bed without a meal? If I'm your God and you my child. Isn't it interesting that all of us in this room, including myself, our praises only about us? Then I said to the Lord, what is the mission then that you have? And Jesus says, Rodney, don't you understand that the church is supposed to heal the sick, drive out demons? What have we been doing? What have we been doing? We've not done anything to do what He commanded us. He says, I have given you authority to tread upon serpents and on scorpions and on over every power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means harm you. Rodney, don't you understand that when you come to me, don't expect anything from me, because I've already given you everything.
That's right.
The reason you come to me expecting is because you don't believe that I'm God. You don't believe that I'm really taking care of you. Jare terug as ek by Steenburg Baptist, ons het so 'n ou auntie, sy het gekom van die Galilean Mission. Julle ken ook die Galilean Mission, die van julle wat oud is. En dan die Suster Elizabeth kom daar by ons en sy kom aan en sy was aan die brand vir die Here, en ons was by Steenburg Baptist so stokstyf dat as die Here daar ingekom het, het hy weer uitgeroep van die brand. En die auntie het vir ons kom stil. Ons sal nooit vergeet wat ek sê vir hulle. Sy sê ons het niks in die huisie. Niks in die huisie. En sy sê, ek sê, Here, ek gaan nou die stoof aansit, ek gaan die pot opsit, met water, ek wag. U het gesê, u gaan voorsien. En sy sê die pot op, en sy gaan sit, en haar man sê, sy laat die water wegkoek, sy sê, Joey, die Here gaat nou iemand stuur. Man, is nog nie 15 minuten te klop by iemand. Staan die sister by die beer. Sy sê, hoekom maak jy so lang? Die vrou, wat bedoel jy? Sy sê, die Here het mos al lang aan by jou